Hi, thank you for agreeing to do this testimonial.
Sure, not a problem. I'm excited.
Great, me too. Okay, so my first question is, what were your symptoms when you started your care? How long did they last, and how did it affect your daily life?
Well, my knee was swollen a lot. It was stiff. It wasn't as flexible. And I'm in sales. I sell real estate, so I'm in and out of houses, up and down steps all the time. And one thing I noticed that kind of scared me because it was a safety issue is that it was almost like I had drop foot going up the steps. I wasn't picking up my foot the way I should, and I would trip on the step going up. So I decided I better find out what's going on with my knee. I went to an orthopedic doctor. He did his test, he did x-rays, and he told me that my legs, my bones were compromised because of the knee, and then it was starting to bow. So he put me in this brace, and I said to him, well, how long do I have to wear the brace? And he said, until you get a knee replacement. And I said, well, when will that be? And he goes, you're too young, maybe 10 years. And I thought, I can't wear this brace for 10 years. So I had the brace on for a while, and it was uncomfortable, it was cumbersome, and it really interfered with my wardrobe.
I'm sure.
You can't be dressed up when you got this brace on your knee. So I decided, you tell me no, I'll find another way.
Yeah.
And then I went to one of the seminars, heard what the doctor had to say about knee replacements and the surgery. And then he started talking about stem cells, and my ears perked right up. And my ears perked up because, a few years ago I had dated a gentleman who was a veterinarian, worked in research, who was doing his research on the arteries and the blockage, the clogging of the arteries. And he would scrape the artery walls and inject stem cells. And then he would show me the 3 and 4D pictures of the new tissue being developed. So everything that I learned from listening to him talk, I knew that I couldn't lose with stem cells. I just could not lose with the stem cells.
Great. And what did you experience, like, success-wise initially when you got the treatment, and how do you feel now 6 months later?
Well, I'll tell you what, within a day or two, I felt a difference. The sciatica on the right side was always inflamed and hurt, and after 2 days, that was not an issue. I had a bone spur when he took the x-rays originally. And today when I saw the x-rays, the body's absorbed the bone spur. It's gone. I don't have a Baker cyst behind my knee. I've got more space between my bones. Everything is showing great improvement. So
Wonderful.
It's been successful.
Good. And were you a little skeptical at first, or how did you feel initially about getting stem cells, and what would you say to people who aren't really sure about whether or not they could use stem cells to help themselves?
I talk it up. You can't lose. I mean, knee replacement surgery is a painful surgery, long recovery. You're off work, and the way I work, I didn't have 8 to 10 weeks to be down. So I tell everybody, you need to go, you need to check it out. It might not be for you, but go and be evaluated and find out, because we're not meant to be in pain. We're just not meant to be in pain.
I agree. And what can you do in your life now that you weren't able to do, say, 6 months ago?
Well, just walking every day. I'd come home and the leg was fatigued, the knee was sore and swollen, ice on it all the time. I don't have that. I can walk up steps without a problem. Actually, I can run them up 2 at a time.
Wow.
So it's not a problem. I always liked to dance, and dancing was difficult, and the knee would be fatigued. I was country line dancing for 2.5 hours Tuesday. The knee was not fatigued. There was no inflammation or pain, and the next day, nothing.
Wow.
So that in itself is successful.
Yes, definitely. Mm-hmm. So what would you tell people who want to get stem cells but aren't quite sure?
They need to check it out, because they will be very pleased with the success. If you're skeptical, then get the knowledge that you need in order to make the decision. But there's no way you can lose. No way.
Great.
It's a win-win.
Great. Well, thank you for agreeing to do this testimonial. And I'm so glad that you've been healed.
Oh, it's wonderful. And the improvement is every day. Every day there's more flexibility in my knee. Every day I'm able to do more and more. So
Wow.
it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop.
Great.
So
Great.
yeah, thank you.